Okay, entries. Rule number 1 for entries. Never, ever, 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 ever trade against the BB bands. Okay, so what does that mean? It's very, very simple. Let me show you. So over here we have a very beautiful setup to the upside on the GBP USD. Okay, you have now your long-term bias is up with a 1 and 4 hour, 1 hour and 4 hour in play. You have a trending 5-minute pink, okay, right, super arrow to the upside. As a bonus, you also have a 15-minute in play. Momentum is kicked in. This is when you enter the trade. Okay, here is your top BB bands on the blue charts and the 5-minute charts. Okay, never ever take the trade over at the top. Let me show you. So here, okay, momentum looks good, everything looks tasty, right? Super tasty. Don't take it here. If you're taking it here, you're taking it too late. Okay, there's a very, very smart, enthusiastic person in our room by the name of BR who could not express this more. Okay, in fact, he takes it to a point where if his wife catches him taking trades over here, they take out the brick. And basically, if you take the trade here, you take out the brick and you get hit with the brick. Okay, and a note to self: if you don't have a brick right next to your desk or to your bed, wherever you're trading from, then you need to get one if you have a problem with entries. Okay, so again, here's the top BB bands, here's the top BB bands on the 5-minute. Never take it above, like so, right here. Always take it over here or over here for an up. Okay, so vice versa, we're not taking this down. Okay, I know it looks super tasty. We're not taking it down here. We'll take it down over here or over here, but we're not taking it down on the BB bands. It's just not a smart move. Okay, it's just not a smart move. As well, I know the jazz fan in the room, he also waits for this to pull back to this orange line or to the BB bands, then he takes it up. Okay, so let me show you a better example. First of all, here we got lucky, okay, because momentum was in, we had a trending 5-minute pink, and we had long-term setups in play. We could have entered, okay, this is a very nice trade. As soon as those momentum bars switched over here, this was a fantastic trade. Why? Because the BB bands are way up here. Okay, they're way up here. You don't take it up here. Okay, I don't care how tasty this looks. You don't take it up. You wait for the pullback, get in with momentum. Why? Because then they end up something like this. Right? It pulls. If you would have entered right there, it went against you, against you, against you, and lost. Okay? Wait for the momentum, then get back in. And make sure your bias is still with you, then you can get back in. Okay? Now, rule number 2. Okay, let's have a look. Oopsies. Okay, rule number 2. Take trades off the BB bands and the orange line on the blue charts. Okay, very simple, right? We actually already went over this. Okay, when we see a very nice setup to the upside or to the downside, okay, so over here we love this setup to the upside, absolutely love it. Well, let me just go. Okay, good. We have a 1 and 4 hour, we have a 5-minute trending pink, and as a bonus we also have a 15-minute pink as well. Okay, here is when we enter the trade, right here. So it dips back, we take the trade up over here. Or if it comes all the way down to here, which is rare but it happens, then we can take a trade also over here. Okay, there's one more exception. Okay, if you're 5 pips from resistance on the blue and 5-minute charts, you don't have to wait for it to pull back here. You can take it over here or over here if it's high volatility and if it's 5 pips from resistance, preferably even 6 pips, just to give it that 1 extra pip of space, just in case you're getting late or so forth. Spread its commissions. Okay, make sure it's 5-6 pips from the resistance on the blue charts and the 5-minute charts. Okay, then take it out from enter it with, make sure momentum is still green or flashing green, or it's touching this orange line or the bottom BB bands. Okay, for an up trade, that is. But bottom line, make sure it's at least 5 pips from your resistance. Okay, and actually in fact we just already went over rule 3. Make sure it's at least 5 pips from support or resistance, in this case resistance because we are taking the trade up. Okay, so that means resistance, okay, on blue charts and 5-minute charts. So we're taking the trade up, we have to make sure it's at least 5 pips from resistance. And you know what? That's it. That's it for the video, guys. I hope it's been helpful, and I hope you learned something new. Alright, this is Benne JMT, and we'll see you guys in the room. Cheers.